pregnant as a college student in 1980. I was perched on the edge of adulthood my whole life ahead of me. I was in a new and serious relationship with a young man. The baby I was pregnant with was not his, and I didn't want to lose him. I didn't want to shame and disappoint my parents, and these were the reasons that I chose abortion. My abortion was scheduled on my 20th birthday. I was not prepared for the pain that I would experience and the awful sound of the suction machine. I could see the suction canister on the table to the left of me, and when I saw my baby go from the tube into the canister, I felt like something inside me had died. Immediately afterwards, I forced myself to shut out the reality of what had just happened, that I had taken care of my problem. Now I was going to put on a happy face and go celebrate my birthday. Over the next 30 years, I struggled with guilt, depression, and relationship problems. Promiscuity that I had had all along morphed into full-blown sex addiction. Despite being successful, I felt worthless, and no amount of accomplishment in my career could erase the guilt. Raising my children, my 3 living children, I often wondered about my aborted child, and Mother's Days were particularly painful for me. My healing began when I heard the words of the 139th Psalm. You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit them together in my mother's womb. You saw me before I was born and scheduled each day of my life before I began to breathe. I received forgiveness from God and my family that same day. I eventually attended a study called Surrendering the Secret. I worked through the grief that I had suppressed for 3 decades. I took responsibility for my choice to abort. I saw my son as someone fully human for the first time. And most importantly, I came to accept the freedom from the bondage of guilt that only God offers, and that is why I am silent no more.